Hey guys, welcome back to another video in the r/entitledparents subreddit. Today I have two entitled parent stories for you, both involving our beloved Karens. The other day we had Darrens, but we're back at it again with the Karens. Damn Karen, back at it again with the entitlement. Let's just jump right into the stories. My sister-in-law tried to hijack my son's birthday for her gender reveal party. My husband and I have two children, both boys, now aged 11 and 14. My husband's younger sister now has three children, aged 7, 5, and 3. The year my youngest son, let's shorten it to YS for the story, was turning 4, he asked for a birthday party. He was not yet in school, and so he didn't know anyone but family, and there were no children other than his brother that were able to attend. Luckily, his favorite people in the world are Grandpa and Grandma. Jima is like a big kid. She's super fun and energetic. She acts more like a kid herself, and my boys adore her. I knew they were very busy, so I asked them several months in advance if they could attend his birthday party. The party was to be on his birthday. This is important. Being the wonderful grandparents they are, they agreed and requested that time off from their jobs. We also invited all close by family, including my sister-in-law, the entitled mother of this story. Months go by and it's now about a week and a half before my son's big day. I've bought the decorations, planned the menu, and pumped him up. I like to sing the final countdown song as I prepare breakfast in the morning. One afternoon, I receive a call from my sister-in-law who is about to find out the sex of her baby. She's pregnant with baby number 1. She wants to plan a gender reveal party, but she's called her friends and family and discovered that most work and can't attend without several weeks' notice for their jobs. The only day everyone just so happens to have off is my son's birthday. Would I be willing to move my son's birthday party to another day so she can have her party? At this point, it may bear mentioning that she already has 3 baby showers planned and has asked me to make the food out of pocket for one of the showers. Most people being asked to attend her gender reveal party were already attending multiple baby showers for her. I'm pretty friendly and passive. This caught me very off guard. I tried to gently tell her that my son was looking forward to this, and we've had it planned for months, which is why everyone had it off from work. She feigned sympathy but still urged me to please move my son's birthday party to a time that everyone could later attend, and let her have this open date for her party for her first baby, while you've already had 2. Besides, YS loves babies and would want to go to her party too. He could still come to my party and see everyone he loves, and then get to do it all over again when everyone can request time off. I didn't have time to gather a response as she steamrolled over me saying, "Okay, if they want to go, I won't make them come to YS's party. But I can't go to your party. We have plans." And her responding, "Thanks." I was angry. She had pulled this kind of thing with other people before. I have tons of stories, but she had always really loved my boys and never tried this with me, or not to this extreme anyway. I didn't know how to react other than vent to my husband, her brother, who wasn't surprised at all and said not to worry and that their dad would set her straight. Funny enough, I was talking to my husband when I saw him, father-in-law, calling my phone. I answered and he said that my sister-in-law had told him I had no problem with her hijacking my son's birthday, and I had insisted she have the party, and everyone go to that one instead of YS's. He said if this was true, that he would attend her party, but he would way rather go to the party of YS. He'd already gotten presents, and they were excited about celebrating a kid that's already here on his big day. I very happily told him that I was never going to cancel his birthday or make him sit through someone else's party on his big day. I mean, he's 4, and I've been counting down for him every morning. What kind of monster would I be? I said that I told sister-in-law that people could go to that if they preferred, but that we wouldn't be attending. He said that sounds about right, and told her he's going to YS's party since he requested time off for that, and if she wants another party another day, to give him notice. She canceled, or never organized, the party, and then talked about me behind my back to anyone that would listen for years to follow. Jeez, imagine being so entitled that you try to hijack a 4-year-old's birthday. I'm pretty sure a birthday for a child that is existing on the planet with feelings trumps a dumb gender reveal party that, might I add, can happen literally any time before the baby is born. At least OP sounds like a good mother. That gives me hope. It seems like the father and mother-in-law are good humans as well, so not sure how they raised an entitled Karen. That's really too bad. EM gets mad at me for playing Mortal Kombat after letting her son play. Let's set the scene. I'm 14 and I was at the hospital visiting my mom, who is a nurse, in the waiting room, and my brother and I decided to surprise her for her birthday by showing up with flowers and a card. Our dad dropped us off but couldn't come in because he was in a conference call. The receptionist told us to wait for a bit as they were in the middle of a surgery. During this time, I pulled out my Nintendo Switch because I was bored and decided to load up some Mortal Kombat 11. My brother, who didn't really want to play, decided to because he was also bored and because I also kind of begged him to play. I handed him a Joy-Con and we selected our characters. Mine being Sindel, my main, and his being Sub-Zero, his main. We battled it out on the Deadpool stage, which ended up in a 2-1 and I won. My brother handed me the Joy-Con and as I took it, I heard a tap on my shoulder. Here enters EM and Kay. EM was a classic Karen, blonde hair, 90s clothes, a nasally voice, and eyes that said, "Can I speak to your manager?" "Hello, I was wondering if my son could play that nice game you were playing." The kid looked to be around 10-11 years old. I smiled and said, "Okay," but warned him it was a bit graphic. "I'm sure it'll be fine." "Okay then." We started off with selecting characters, and he warned me that he was gonna, according to him, kick my butt so hard. I smirked and instantly locked Sindel, splitting hairs, while he picked Noob Saibot, seeing double. He asked to review the moves, and I let him because I wanted him to have a fair chance. He did, and we began to fight. I started the round off with a forward 2-1 combo into an amplified scream. He began furiously mashing the buttons. He hit me with a 2-1-2, which did some decent damage, but it ended in a 2-0, with me performing the hair today, gone tomorrow fatality, in which, gore warning, Sindel does a quick backwards cartwheel, I think, and then uses her hair to grab the arms of her opponent. Then she screams at them so loud their skin starts to tear off from the face to the waist, and their bottom half falls away, showing their intestines and all of that. She then does a star screamer to blast the remaining bits apart so they fly all over the screen. All of a sudden, I hear EM's voice yell, "What the F did you just show my kid?" My brother and I both jumped and I turned to her. "Miss, you allowed him to play this and I even warned you that it was gory. You didn't seem to care." "I don't care. You should have let him win so he can traumatize you with this bullcrap." She tries to grab the Switch from me and I pull away, leaning into my brother as she swipes at me again, her nails scratching at my hands. "Give me that." My brother turns to her and pushes her away. He's the more confrontational one. "Hey, leave him alone. It's a game that he warned you about, and again, you didn't listen." At this time, my mom walks in and sees the commotion going on. "What's going on here?" EM, switching into victim mode, says, "You have to help me. Those horrible teenagers tried to show my son a murder game, and they tried to sexually assault me and my son." Mom, immediately seeing us, terrified, says, "Boys, did you do that?" We both shook our heads. EM then says, "They're horrible children. They should be arrested." She then turned quickly and gave us a smirk, then switched back into victim mode. My mom then said, "I highly doubt what you're saying is true. For one, we have cameras everywhere, and two, they're my kids." They're your kids? My mom nods and EM starts going on a rant about how bad of a parent she is, and my dad must have left home for a mistress. He hasn't, but my parents are divorced. My mom immediately went into rage mode. "Shut the F up about my kids. You have no right to judge them for the games they play. I got that game for him for his birthday. You also don't have a right to judge me for being a mother. R, call security and have them escort this woman out." R nods, and in minutes 3 burly guards are there. 2 of them get her out of the room, and the 3rd one stays behind to ask what happened. EM's kid is following her, asking why they can't stay. We walk outside to see EM getting handcuffed and put into a cop car, and a police officer asked us if we wanted to press charges. We said yes. She was charged with assault, destruction of property, the Nintendo was a bit scratched, and attempted theft. Okay, first of all, I hate when people think that just because you have some form of entertainment, their kid automatically gets to use it. It's as though Karens have some sort of built-in radar for what or who they can unload their kid onto. Secondly, the game is called Mortal Kombat. It never occurred to her that the game might have some gore in it. That's literally been its shtick since 1992. Thirdly, OP seems like an absolute sweetheart, letting some random kid play his game and even warning the mother about gore. And EM has the audacity to pull that crap? Disgusting. Entitled Mom definitely deserves a
fatality.
Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed those 2 entitled parent stories. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit stories. Bye!